Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.43. While solving this problem, we will be using Kirchoff's current law. According to this law, a cumulative current on a node inside an electrical network is always equal to 0. Sum of all entering currents on a node is always equal to sum of all leaving currents from that node. We also will be using Ohm's law. According to this law, voltage across any resistance R is the product of current through it and the value of resistance itself. Now move towards the problem. Exercise problem number 3.43. Use nodal analysis to determine the value of voltage V0 in given below figure. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. Inside this network, we have to find the value of voltage across this 1 kilo ohm resistance labeled as V0 with this specific polarity. And we have to use nodal analysis technique. So without wasting time, let's proceed towards the solution of the network. We know that in order to apply nodal analysis on any network, we have to follow some steps. First step includes finding out the maximum number of node voltage equations that can be retrieved from that network. So using this equation, we can find out that figure. In this network, there are 5 number of nodes. So 5 minus 1 will be equal to 4. So maximum 4 number of node voltage equations can be retrieved from this network. In next step, we have to label all unknown non-reference node voltage. Now before we proceed further, if we observe there is a voltage source connected between two non-reference nodes. So we cannot solve this problem using simple nodal analysis technique. We have to switch towards supernode topology. In that technique, we have to merge voltage source to its adjacent node voltage. I have made a separate video in which I have explained how to identify a supernode in any network and how to form a supernode. Before we proceed further, I will strongly recommend you to watch that video. Link to that video is given in description below. As we discussed in that video, we have to merge this voltage source to either this node or this node. Voltage across this voltage source will be equal to the potential difference of these two non-reference nodes. So we can write it in mathematical form. The potential difference of these two nodes will be equal to voltage across this voltage source. We are considering V2 is on higher potential than V3. That's why we have subtracted V3 from V2. In this case, the direction of current through this voltage source will be from V2 to V3 because V2 is on higher potential and current will enter from negative terminal of this voltage source. That's why we have taken its value with negative sign. Now we want to merge this voltage source into this node 2. In that case, V2 will be equal to minus 12 volt plus V3. Now we can merge this 12 volt into this node voltage and replace V2 with its new value, that is equal to minus 12 volt plus V3. Here I have made a mistake. Rather than V2, here it will be V3. If we observe again, there is another voltage source which is connected between two non-reference nodes. Here also we will form a supernode by merging this voltage source to its adjacent node voltage. So voltage equation for this dependent voltage source will be V1 minus V4 equal to minus 2Vx. Again we are considering V1 is on higher potential than V4 and the current direction will be from V1 to V4. Current will enter from negative terminal. That's why its value, that is equal to 2Vx, is taken with negative sign. We want to merge this voltage source into this node. In that case, V1 will be equal to minus 2Vx plus V4. So we can modify the network again by forming a supernode here and merging this dependent voltage source into this node V1. In this case, V1 will be equal to minus 2Vx plus V4. So we have formed two supernodes here. Now there is no voltage source that is connected between two non-reference nodes. So we can proceed further. Now we will assume all unknown branch currents along with their directions. Now we will apply Kirchoff's current law one by one on non-reference nodes to find out their node voltage equations. We will start from this supernode. On this node, one current is entering 4 milliampere while remaining currents are leaving I4, I1, I2 and I0. So entering current is taken with positive sign while leaving currents are taken with negative sign. In next step we have to replace these currents with their respective equations. Current I1 will be equal to V4 minus V3 divided by 1 kilo ohm. Current I2 will be equal to V4 divided by 1 kilo ohm. Current I0 will be equal to V4 divided by 2 kilo ohm. The sum of these two series connected resistances that will be equal to 2 kilo ohm. And current I4 will be equal to the potential difference of these two non-reference node voltage divided by the value of resistance minus 2Vx plus V4 minus into minus 12 volt plus V3 divided by 1 kilo ohm. Now solve this equation, multiply this equation on both sides with 2 kilo ohm in order to omit all denominator values. Product of 2 kilo ohm and 4 milliampere will result 8 volt. Here product of 2 kilo ohm and 1 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other. Only 2 will left and that 2 will multiply with V4 minus V3. It will become 2V4 plus 2V3. Here product of 2 kilo ohm will cancel out with 1 kilo ohm in denominator. Only 2 will left and that 2 will multiply with V4. It will become 2V4. Same case will be here. Product of 2 kilo ohm and 2 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other. Only V4 will left. Here product of 2 kilo ohm will cancel out with 1 kilo ohm in denominator. Only 2 will left and that 2 will multiply with denominator value. Now open these brackets. This minus 2 will multiply with minus 12 volt. It will become plus 24 volt. Minus 2 will multiply with V3. It will become minus 2V3. Now again open these brackets. The equation will become this 8 volt minus 2V4 plus 2V3 minus 2V4 minus V4 plus 4Vx minus 2V4 minus 24 volt plus 2V3. Now add values having same variables together. The equation will become minus 16 volt plus 4Vx plus 4V3 minus 7V4. Place this constant value on the other hand side of equal. The equation will become 4Vx plus 4V3 minus 7V4 equal to 16 volt. Now if we observe, Vx is equal to the voltage across this resistance that is labeled as V3. So whatever the value of V3, same voltage will be appearing across this resistance. So we can say that Vx is equal to V3. Here we can replace Vx with V3. So this equation will become 4V3 plus 4V3 minus 7V4. Sum of 4V3 and 4V3 will become 8V3. So now we cannot further solve this equation. So leave it for now and label it as equation A. It is first node voltage equation of this network. Now we will apply Kirchoff's current law on this node. On this node, two currents are entering I4 and I1 while the other currents are leaving 2 milliampere and I3. Replace these three current variables with their respective equations. Current I4 as we calculated earlier minus 2Vx plus V4 minus into minus 12 volt plus V3 divided by 1 kilo ohm. I3 will be equal to V3 divided by the value of resistance of this resistance. In this case, the value of this resistance is not given, and if we focus, the remaining all resistances values are of 1 kilo ohm. So we can assume the value of this resistance as 1 kilo ohm as well. You can assume any other value of resistance as well. So according to that assumed resistance value, you will get output voltage. So I3 will be equal to V3 divided by 1 kilo ohm. Now in order to omit all denominator values, we will multiply this equation on both sides with 1 kilo ohm. These three denominator values will cancel out with the product of 1 kilo ohm. Only nominator values will left, and here product of 1 kilo ohm and 2 milliampere will result 2 volt. Now add values having same variables together. Place this constant value on the other hand side of equal. Here in this equation again we can replace Vx with V3. So the equation will become minus 2v3 minus 3v3 plus 2v4 equal to minus 10 volt. Add values having same variables together. The equation will become minus 5v3 plus 2v4 equal to minus 10 volt. This is the second node voltage equation of this network. Up to this point we have retrieved two node voltage equations. We will try to solve these two equations in order to find out the value of voltage V4. If we succeed to find out its value, we will be able to calculate the value of voltage across this 1 kilo ohm resistance as well. So first we have to find the value of V4. In order to do that, we will multiply this equation with 5 and this equation with 8. Product of 5 with this equation A will become 40V3 minus 35V4 equal to 80 volt, and product of 8 with equation B will become minus 40V3 plus 16V4 equal to minus 80 volt. Add these two resulting equations together. Minus 40V3 and plus 40V3 will cancel out with each other. Sum of 16V4 and minus 35V4 will become minus 19V4. On the other hand side of equal, plus 80 volt and minus 80 volt will become 0. So the value of V4 is equal to 0. Value of voltage on this node is 0. Voltage across this resistance will also be 0, because whatever the value of voltage will be on this node, this voltage will be equally dividing across these two resistances due to voltage divider rule. But in this case, voltage on this node is 0, so no voltage will be appearing across this 1 kilo ohm resistance as well. So we can say that V0 will be equal to 0 volt in this scenario. So it was all about chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.43. Thank you. See you again in next video.